What's up, guys? The headline I read yesterday says Japan releases radioactive water into the ocean. Tokyo Electric Power began dumping more than 11,000 tons of radioactive water into the Pacific Ocean from the nuclear plant on Monday, mostly to make room in storage containers for increasing amounts of far more contaminated runoff. The water, most of it to be released over 2 days, contains about 100 times the legal limit of radiation, Tokyo Electric said. The more contaminated water has about 10,000 times the legal limit. So basically what they're doing is they're dumping the less contaminated water into the Pacific Ocean, which is still 100 times the legal limit, to make room in storage containers for the water that is 10,000 times the legal limit. Now I can understand this thinking, but it still concerns me greatly to know that they're dumping radioactive water that's 100 times the legal limit into the Pacific Ocean. I don't know if you guys know, but on the West Coast right now, at least I saw one report from Oregon, that the milk there has levels of radiation in it. And they're telling people it's safe to drink, but still, would I want to drink milk with levels of radiation in it? It is very unfortunate what happened in Japan, and it was beyond their control. Forces of nature are beyond our control. But unfortunately, now it's starting to affect other parts of the planet. It is so unfortunate that what's happened in Japan will have who knows what kind of ramifications in the future for Japan and the rest of the planet. I don't know, I read the paper and I read that article and I just found it so hard to turn the page. I just felt like I was, just putting it aside, like it didn't affect me. But it did, and I realized that, and I sat there going, I cannot believe 11,000 tons of radioactive water, 100 times the legal limit, was dumped in the Pacific Ocean. It blew my mind, and I was just like, I literally found it hard to turn the page because I felt like I was just like, okay, move on, and I didn't want to feel like that. But this incident really goes to show that, we're not alone on this planet, and we affect each other, whether we're in another country, whether we're in another state, whether we're in another town. We affect each other. It's just, all this just has me wondering, like, where are we going to go in the future with this? I need to do more research. I need to find out what happens to radioactive material that's dumped in the ocean. It's not the first time, obviously, it's happened, but, I mean, this is just, on this magnitude, I don't know. I mean, I'd really be interested to see what's going to happen with all this material. Honestly, it's scary to know that, there's doctors over there that aren't even treating people with high radiation levels. Those poor people in Japan, it's awful what's happened over there. But to think that now it's coming over here and the radiation in the water is even hit the mainland to where the cows are ingesting it, and then we're getting milk from them and it's in the milk, it just really makes you wonder how things are going to be in the future. Now, with all that being said, I think that is the biggest thing we can learn from this whole Japan incident, is that we do affect one another. How are we going to affect each other in the future? Will it be for good, or will it be for destruction? I really hope that we start planning ahead for natural disasters. I really hope that we start working towards a better future, a better way to affect each other. And if there's something we can do right from our homes, right where we are, if there's something we can do to help out somebody else, then let's affect each other in a good way. So that's all I have for today, guys. I just wanted to, make a quick vlog about what was on my heart. I have concerns, and I just couldn't, shut the book on this and say, oh, well, all that radioactive water was dumped in the ocean. Who cares? I'm on the East Coast. It doesn't matter anyways. Who knows? We have power plants on this side of the country, too. All we can do is prepare and work towards a better future by helping each other out. So that's about all I have for today, guys. If you have any comments or thoughts or concerns or anything to add to this, please leave them in the comments section below. If you have any links or any information on how we can help Japan, leave that in the comments section below too, because I think it'd be really good to have that stuff so everybody can see it when they view the video. And let's continue to keep Japan in our prayers and thoughts. I feel so much for that country right now, and just seeing all the pictures and the devastation that has happened, it really breaks my heart to see people suffering like that. Let's just continue to keep them in our prayers and thoughts. So for now, I'll talk to you guys soon. Be blessed and take care.